As we continue our Waste Watch investigation, we're not just following the money, we're also asking who's responsible for watching it.
And that is where the state auditor's office comes in, tasked with reviewing how taxpayer dollars are used and identifying when something goes wrong.
News 13 investigative reporter Elijah Skipper joins us with a closer look at that role and why oversight does not always happen in real time. Elijah?
Yeah, the state auditor is often thought of as the watchdog, the one making sure taxpayer dollars are spent the right way. But the reality is the job is less about watching money as it's spent and more about going back and reviewing it after the fact. That means by the time an audit happens, the money is already out the door, often spread across multiple agencies, programs, and funding streams.
Look, government never spent a dollar of government's money. Government only spends the taxpayers' money.
It's a simple idea. If it's your money, you should be able to see where it goes.
Dollars flow across multiple streams in the state of North Carolina.
And with billions of dollars flowing into Western North Carolina after Helene, you'd think there would be a simple way to track it.
We've gotten to the point now where there's been enough time elapsed and enough money spent across Western North Carolina where we're now able to really wrap our hands around how a lot of the money has been spent so far.
That responsibility falls to the state auditor, a job focused on following the money and making sure it's spent the way taxpayers expect.
As things appear to maybe get off the track, maybe they can be pulled back and put on the track to move for the best return on investments.
But when it comes to seeing where every dollar goes, there's a problem.
I was naive enough to believe when I got elected state auditor that I would walk in and there would be a terminal in the corner of the office and I'd be able to look at the state's checkbook and see how every single dollar is spent. Unfortunately, that doesn't exist.
There is no single place to see it all. Instead, the money moves through agencies, programs, and layers of government, and along the way, it slows down.
15 and a half months into the job, I've got a pretty good view now of what red tape in state government and, for that matter, in federal government looks like. And it is multiple redundant processes.
Layers meant to protect taxpayer dollars, but sometimes they make it harder to follow.
Part of just the nature of the business of auditing is it looks backward. And we really, at the auditor's office, want to be relevant in the moment.
Meaning problems are often discovered after the money is already spent. That's why the focus now is catching issues earlier.
I want the people of Western North Carolina to know that we are committed to making sure that their dollars are spent appropriately and the way they expect them to be spent.
Because when it comes to billions of dollars in disaster recovery, accountability doesn't just come from the system. Sometimes it starts with you.
Just because you may not see an audit right away or a report right away doesn't mean we haven't taken the information and put that information to work. So please give us a call and let us know if you think your tax dollars are not being spent wisely.
The state auditor's office says if something does not look right, they want to hear about it. Tips from the public often help guide what they investigate and where they focus their attention.